Welcome to Life and Living. And welcome to Kingdom Economic Laws. I've had to ask God, why are so many of us poor in the kingdom? And the king of the kingdom is rich. The land of the kingdom is well endowed. And God spoke to my spirit. Prosperity in my kingdom has laws. My children break my laws of prosperity. And I began to worry about law. And, well, the dictionary will define law as a set of rules that everyone within a specific community must obey for the welfare of the community. So when you break communal laws, you get charged. And that explains why so many are poor. And even someone who looks like is making it very soon will have his nose in the dust. That's why I want us to pay particular attention to what God has to say with regards to laws governing prosperity in His kingdom. So in this broadcast, we are looking at law number 1, the law of the seed. For every harvest, there must be a seed in place. Genesis 8 and verse 22, we all know so well. Seed time and harvest, the Bible says, as long as the earth endures, will not cease to be. So, seed first. Then, we expect a harvest. Every other teaching that keeps us expecting miracles and bumper harvest without a seed is a fraud. Like, let's look at law or seed law number 2. The seed must die. When the seed leaves the hand of the sower, of the giver, the seed must be allowed to die. Okay, John 12 verse 24 says, as long as the seed lives, it abides alone. But when it dies, then it takes on the power of multiplication. Your seed that leaves your hand for a kingdom project, let it go. That is the dying. But when your mind is active, yes, the seed that I gave for church bus, for church building, what have they done with it? That seed has not died. It is still very much in your possession. And this is what we are saying. The seed must die. You must let go and leave the harvest to God. Well, seed law number 3. You seed according to your expectation. What you expect to harvest. When you plant guava, don't expect to reap mangoes. And when we are talking about seed in the kingdom, it goes a little bit beyond just money. You can sow an attitude, you can sow honor, and sow disrespect. They're all seeds. And what seed you sow, now that's the harvest you should expect. Now, the quality of seed, that's seed law number 4. The quality of seed determines the quality of the harvest. 2 Corinthians 9:6 says, when you sow sparingly, well, you will also reap sparingly. The same way, when you sow quality seeds, then you will expect what? Quality harvest. Well, seed law number 5. The seed must be sown on good grounds. In Mark chapter 4, verse 8, now the Bible gives us the parable of all parables, the parable of the sower. Seed was sown across various grounds, but it was only the seeds that were sown on the good grounds that brought about a harvest. Okay? So, you have to be selective in the grounds into which you commit your seed. This is what we are saying. Well, I pray God is already charging your mind through this broadcast. We've talked about today the law of the seed. In the next broadcast, we'll also be talking about the law of the harvest. Till then, well, God bless you and bye-bye.